the draft, I gotta remind myself which teams pick which heroes. Was the last pick when they needed to make some kind of adjustment because this was Ursa last pick, which
you
means
called
that,
it.
Yeah, you did. You don't. I love Ursa. I think this hero needs some loving, but every single time I see the timing, like you need to get either Hood or Vanguard. Sometimes both. I don't think it's needed this game. I still have to check heroes one more time, but
we're getting old.
We're getting old. Yeah,
memories are leaking.
Not just boomers here on the casting desk, but also a couple of boomers in the game. Seb, straight up from nursery home. You know, he's here. He's down to play. I don't know. Every single time I see him play, we were having a chat in the morning. Were you there or were you not?
Today?
Today. Yeah, you were not.
I don't think so.
No, I don't. Because especially if you manage to steal Aegis from Bristleback, because he does rely on getting one.
Looks like BZM's given up on the idea of sitting mid and catching up in terms of lane creeps. He's going to try and stack jungle, get some Ancients going for himself. Seb is going to get the gold and money from mid lane.
In terms of CS, Batrider 13-3, Tiny 23. I think one of the most impressive Tinies I've seen is Mickey Tiny. I think he's probably one of the best, if not the best, Tiny player.
From the mid lane.
From the mid lane, yeah, exactly.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, Uragi. He's about to die, isn't he? Matsu, ball spray's going.
He's going to spray.
And he's going to go for
Tiger as well.
Bonus kill on top. Yeah, the Chakra Magic just allows him to keep pumping that damage and he'll survive, even under that tier 1 tower.
Look at Insania, didn't want to go for the full channel time to steal some of the CS. We didn't talk too much about the...
He's going to heal himself.
He's buying time.
Delays the inevitable death of himself, though. Tiger will do a little bit of chip damage back to Mickey, but the finishing blow is there, while Matu gets a solo kill down bottom.
Ursa tried to man up and fight him. 5 Fury Swipe charges on Matumba Man, but having that Vanguard is a bit too difficult. Also, he is level 6. Ursa's level Bristle against the level 4 Ursa now.
Yeah, you just don't have that continual brawling power that Liquid are bringing to that bottom lane. And again, Insania just stacking, pulling, dragging it back as Amar and Seb both die to the rotation of Mickey. Straight up to that top lane, a couple of quick kills, and 6-0. It's turning into a bit of a rout here.
Natural item build, you would call that from mid Tiny, but he does get the Echo Saber and then gets Aghanim Center, and he's waiting one more time.
He stuck around. He stayed top. They thought he left and ditched this top lane. Amar gonna feel the wrath of the hammer from Boxy. Half HP Razor straight after arriving back in his top lane.
If I said Echo Saber or not, but I'm gonna say it one more time. Yeah, double Echo Saber 10 minutes in. You're hearing it first time here in Insania. This is gonna be a kill, and they're gonna give it to Uragi.
That's fine. We saw from the previous picture-in-picture what Insania just did. He stacked out the 2 camps. He killed off one of the small creeps in that camp as well. So he made sure it respawned right on time, giving Matu plenty of room to clear out all of the juicy stacks. Both heroes, Tiny and
Tiny
the
has
Dawnbreaker. In we go onto the Wyvern, gets the combo straight onto Tiger, blows her up, and Uragi slapped down by the hammer while Matu did TP in, reacting to OG's move, and they're going to find kills on course. Amar, the next one on the ticket, picked off by Matu. A dominating Bristleback. Can't be touched right now. 10 minutes in, Liquid looking incredibly strong.
Liquid bringing in numbers. There's also a haste rune for Mickey to pick it up. Insania will replenish his mana in a couple of seconds, so Mickey will be ready to go in.
Just another haste rune. He sprints straight towards Uragi. He takes down the Ursa. The Winter's Curse is a good one to try and delay Liquid, hold them back.
Lasso.
Burning through with a lasso and Firefly, but Tiny is incredibly tanky. BZM just doesn't have what it takes. Mickey now unstoppable, and Matu, of course he's going to dive tier 2. Come here, Tiger. Freebie for me. Give it to the Bristleback. Mega kill streak for him, and a toss-up on Amar. We'll find the Razor as well. One by one, they fall flat.
This is the line.
A Soul Ring and a Hood and a Wand and a Quelling Blade. Plenty of things to cast. Solar Guardian coming in bottom. They want to kill off Seb here and slow down any item progression he might desire. Try and slip away into the trees. The TP from BZM. Batrider.
Gotta get blasted.
Yeah, Celestial Hammer gets Boxy a bit of distance, but the Flame Break pushed back straight into Uragi's grasp will kill off the Dawn.
The dead mother would have done much worse.
Tiny.
Hello, Mickey.
He's looking for an opening again.
Who's here? Also, it's BZM. Good cold embrace. Well timed, Tiger. Keeps the Batrider safe and sound for now. Guys get clipped by the Illuminate, but all's good.
Radiant's middle tower had
This is also Tiny with...
This toy helps him out a little bit. What are we looking at for Amar? Now guessing a BKB rush on the cards. Ooh, that's a curse in mid lane on Tiny. They do have the chain disable here.
Swap.
He
might be too far away. Can he get it? Yes.
Mid-game swap down. They've taken him away from danger. Zai now in the thick of things, being beaten up by Uragi. A teddy bear not mucking around anymore, but a good save.
Yeah, spam that Zai J in chat for this magnificent save on Mickey. Zai, very sacrificial, is you don't get the lane to farm for a very long time. If you do, this happens.
It sure does.
Especially with all global heroes being super popular right now. We're talking about Zeus, like even Spectre's getting more loving, Dawnbreaker as we
played on Uragi now, along with that Morbid Mask. So maybe time for a smoke move out of OG to think about that Roshan, as they do find Insania. Quick and easy on the Cottle. Static link on the Dawnbreaker illusion. I'm just gonna soak up some of that damage. But really now, it's all eyes on the Roche Shard. This coincides with Liquid's timing. Blink in, toss back, Uragi ceases to exist. Good bit of damage though with the Witch's Curse.
Is ready.
They can swap Mickey out of there if need be. He's ticking down from a bit of backline spell usage, but Matu will give chase towards Tiger. Cold Embrace will do nothing to save him from the onslaught that comes his way. Radiant triangle of these items.
And they're playing so quickly, moving around the map, getting the kills, going for objectives, now pushing tier 2 tower. Radiant using a scan. Seb trying to figure out this is going to be another pick off Mickey with Thumberstoy and the Blink Dagger.
BZM not really having a game, is he? 6,000 net worth from the mid lane. All started off with those early rune fights where he had to start the lane with 20-30% HP.
They got 2 kills, but other than that, I always feel it's never Ursa's fault. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but teams are not playing like the other 4 players. Whenever there's an Ursa on team, they don't play around Ursa. Zai does have that Aghanim Scepter, gonna swap him in aggressively.
Yeah, Uragi turns and fights him, but in comes the Solar Guardian. Healing Zai back up just enough, the curse there, just onto the one. Mickey thinking about rejoining, the Star Hammer landing onto Uragi as Matu diving. Kills off Tiger, turns and faces, looks for Ursa. And that's Liquid continuing this domination as they do lose Zai, but the illusion is up.
Even Earthshaker, if he farms a Blink Dagger anytime soon, which he does not have in quick buy, he jumps in, you Yule Scepter, you break the combo.
Right, that's a great item choice there. Matu is coming in towards BZM's back. 3 stacks sticky napalm on him. Aegis left for 1 minute on the Bristle, but the damage from the Tiny as he stands next to the trees and just launches them towards the back. Clears through BZM simply.
This is full Aghanim Scepter on Tiny. He did disassemble his Echo Saber and
4% win probability. They're down by 10k net worth. But is second Roche something they can fight around with the tools they've got? They should get a quick pick here on Boxy.
And there's that Yule Scepter to break the combo. Still gonna die. In the end, had the 6 magic wand charges, but with Fake Grenade, he thought he was dead anyway. Swap on the mid lane, and gonna kill the courier as well.
Yeah, Tiger found out. Courier and the Wyvern dead. Do you think OG can fight around second? He could go for a TP home as well. Only the swap to really try and cancel it. Does BKB and link up Matu, but you see how quickly Liquid now will reinforce the situation. The tree's locked in towards him, half HP, tries to heal up, but he's taken down quickly. Amar gone, the Fisher and the catch though onto Insania, finds a trade down here, but Tiger being focused down by Zai, and Matu chases straight towards Seb. A couple of quick whacks of the mace comes out from Matu's bristleback, and Uragi, he'll be forced to BKB and just TP home. Again, defensive usage coming out, but definitely no significant Echo Slams, that's for sure.
He wants to keep the distance. He wants to stay away from the bristleback, stay away from the range of Tiny. This is why he's going for a different item build.
Zai gonna get fissured. Flame Break does push him around a little bit. The trees though, the volley zones away OG and Zai.
Oh, that's
gonna take down the Fake Grenade and the Flame Break. Yeah, the sticky nade bomb.
That's what you get.
BZM beautifully done there. needed to be there.
And that's fake Zai. My bad.
Faster. Here it is. The illusion. Amar is onto Insania. They'll take whatever they can get. Easy one on to Kotal, while Zai's illusion is killed off by Yuragi. Matu and Mickey turning back, facing off against the BZM. The golden brace comes and heals him up. There's the curse. Trying to cancel out the Solar Guardian, allowing the Batrider to BKB and run away, but look at Matu go. He's just stacking up.
Mickey's in trouble.
The damage coming. Mickey's streak, it is broken out by Yuragi's Ursa. And Liquid, even after taking second, Roshan being broken apart by OG.
Not too bad of a fight for OG. They got something out of that kill if it's someone who has a lot of physical damage. And Matu does not get another connection on Batrider.
But he will connect on the tier 3 bottom. Something that Bristleback is incredibly adept at doing, going up high ground. Mana battery behind him from Insania's Kotal. Got that heal out of the Spirit
Oh, Mickey finds him.
Destroys Tiger in the trees. Mickey now linked up though, swapped down by Zai. Yuragi's in towards Matu. Bristleback not bothered by it though, just stands his ground and continues to hit the buildings.
Matu with that AC has 600 damage per hit, standing near Vengeful Spirit.
These bouncing stuns, Sev wanted to Fisher, but he can't do it. Magic missiles all over the place. Matu, though, being shredded out, but look at the damage onto Yuragi. He gets off his end range, the force staff away. Beautiful sliding Bristleback down to the low ground. And Liquid come back in with...
Come in pretty clutch, playing against Razor, playing against Ursa.
Does it work against Winter's Curse? It gives your allies evasion, but... Matu up onto high ground, linked up again.
That's a good question, Gary. And I'm gonna say, I'll look at chat and see what they say.
Yeah, they know way more than us. Bristleback still has Aegis for a minute, dropping very low though, as BZM and Amar have spent their BKBs just to hold the high ground.
I was always wondering what Zai J is. I think this all the hero list and try to figure out, you know.
Memes?
Memes?
Any memes? Oh, you got me there.
It would take out too much work for that.
Matu, again, just waltzes up to tier 3s. 30 seconds left on that immortality. So might be a little bit worried now, but a swap back out. Zai puts himself in, does respawn, his illusion expires. Another swap there to put him a little further away, and Matu's cleared through Tiger. Zai getting drained of all his damage, but I don't think he's too mindful of that. We'll swap back out an illusion.
Another
swap back. A great stun's coming through, and Matu's BKB allows him to sprint forward, chasing Amar. Oh, he pops his one. He might survive, but the magic missiles keeping BZM back towards Fountain as Yuragi drops. There's a buyback available here. But OG
very aggressive with the swap. Matumba Man in your face while Tiny's using 3 Wally and slowing everything in AoE and also dealing heavy physical damage. That's a full Daedalus coming to him.
And they're just going for tier 4s at this point.
Team Liquid wants to close this one out, but they're still respecting Batrider's lasso. Fisher into lasso.
The curse as well. They've also got Earthshaker here, smoked up, trying to run forward. They get the lasso in onto Matu, but cancelled out by the swap. Zai, he saved the day yet again. Another good curse. Mickey whacking into the bristle, but he's not really doing too much damage. Solar Guardian keeps him all topped up. And Liquid running straight toward the throne. There's another good Fisher from Seb, but Mickey pummels into Amar. Razor gets a bone tossed at him, but he's swapped back in again. Magic missiles being spammed out by Zai, and Amar's Razor dead to rights. That's going to be it now. They are bunkered down in the Fountain, and Liquid looking to win game 1 as they focus throne and finish off this Radiant base.
They will call it. In the end, Zai buys back after his, like during his clone, comes back, dies again. And I was like,
how many Zais are there? There's like J, Zai K, L11OP.
Every single time I see Vengeful Spirit in the late game, it becomes pretty